hit the stores, you gotta check the shelves, you gotta free them all, you gotta let them loose.
Reviews from the basement.
Welcome back, Basement Dwellers. JB here from Reviews from the Basement, and today I got a treat for you. If you're into space bugs and alien velociraptors, then you're gonna want to check out these JoyToy Tyranids. We got 3 of them here, all from High Fleet Leviathan. It's the go-to fleet for Tyranids in the story and lore, if you will. First of all, we have 2 of these Termagants with flesh borers. That's the guns they shoot. Then we also have a Tyranid Warrior with bone swords. If you played Space Marine 2 recently, you've probably dealt with plenty of these things, and so you know what's going on. But on today's episode, I hear rumor that Torfang might be hanging around. We'll see if he shows up. Maybe. Also, we have Stag doing the news. And then we are going to have the latest episode of AEW Dynamite Blitz. For all you AEW fans out there, there are dozens of us. But without further ado, let's free them all. All right, we got those Tyranids all free, and let's take a gander at what we have here. We'll go through the Termagants with the flesh borers first, the little dudes. Right away, these all come with stands. This guy could probably stand on his own. He has a tail that sits pretty nice. These little dudes, these Termagants, I think would have trouble standing, but nice stand, cool. So the articulation on these is pretty nice on all 4 arms here. All sorts of movement, which is pretty neat. Sometimes it seems like they're going to break, but they're not. So far, so good. You get down, you got hooves. Has hooves like that. You're getting the flesh borer gun, which I did a little research. I don't know a ton. I always kind of wondered what these things actually shoot. And it's a beetle, some sort of beetle it shoots, and then kind of blows up. So pretty wild. All organic, if you will. But move on to that face here. You get 2 different tongues with these. Long tongue is much easier to fit into the mouth. You got to kind of get in a hole in the back of the jaw here. I'm going to give a shot at the small tongue again at some point. Then what else you got? Jaw, up and down. That's awesome. The armor on this guy on the top here, all the ridges are kind of highlighted pretty nice. Good purple, just like that paint. You're getting recess shading in all the flesh on this guy, all the bones on the inside here, nice and painted up. All these flesh borers are pretty... Flesh borer, that's the gun. These Tyranid Termagants are pretty cool. Nice price as well for these, considering how small they are. Now, on to the big guy here. Right away, the size. Love the size. Pretty cool. Kind of hefty. You're getting bone swords and big old claws. The bone swords here, pretty cool. They connect onto this arm apparatus. And it has a pretty nice green color here. Pops. On the back, you're getting that brain that communicates with the High Fleet and then tells these little dudes what to do. You're getting hooves on this guy as well. His tail came separate. It was a battle to get that in. But tail keeps him nice and upright. You're also getting a pretty nasty tongue here. I'm guessing it's just another weapon, you know? Jaw moves up and down. Same as with these guys. You're getting all that recess shading. Very nice job with JoyToy. Articulation. Awesome. As usual. And the bone swords also look like they have a little bit of shading. And yeah, I think I'm seeing edge highlights on there too. We'll call it that. But all in all, these dudes are pretty sweet. Huh? I hear it's time for the news with the Stag.
Our new Stag is here with our weekly news segment. Today we're going to start with some ringside news. Shipping now with some new images. We got AEW Unmatched Series 11. Review soon, so we get our hands on these. Starting first, we got Surfer Sting. Luminaries are back. Digging that one. Get a little rat tail. Old school Sting. Also comes with the 1 of 3,000 rare Blade Runner Sting. Also really cool. Might have to pay a little extra to get that, but I think I'm going to procure that, if you will. Next, we got Darby. Another Darby. Pink coat. Got to get it. Part of my rule. Not too impressed with the Darby one. We got so many Darbys. Let's move on. Will Ospreay. First time, black gear. Definitely a must-have. That one's going to be real nice to have in hand. Hopefully, I think first quarter, too, we're getting the UK one, I think, is also shipping as well. So we'll have 2 Ospreays in a short period of time. You're catching up, Jazz Wares. Bryan Danielson with the eye patch. Still going to get... I think there's 4 eye patches now in AEW, so still cool. Sky Blue, debut fig, turning evil. You got the blue attire with like the soft goods robe thing on there. Definitely going to get that one for sure. Jay White. So you're getting him in black gear, which is different from the ringside exclusive red gear, which you should see soon on the channel. He also has the 1 of 5,000 chase. Now, heard of the podcast, Major Wrestling, of course. It comes with Card Blade. Images shown, not seeing. I can neither confirm nor deny Card Blade, but if Card Blade's there, I gotta get both from this series, Chase and Rare. Jazz Wares, but I gotta say, you're catching up. You're finally getting ahead there on your figures. Most of these are relevant and new. Nice. Next up, El Desperado Storm Collectibles. No clue what's going on with that thing, but very toyetic. Probably end up picking that up. Be my first Storm Collectibles. See how that goes. Moving on to some Warhammer news, if you will. We got a Skaven Clawlord Katik Throatbite. It's a rat. And a Gene Stealer Cultist Primus that goes by the First of the Faithful, if you will. Both these are available at special events throughout the year, starting with Adepticon in 2025 here in March. Make sure you get out there and get those. Definitely cool figs. Minis, whatever you want to call them. Last little bit of this kind of news. Sting. Last year with the War Paint. Make sure you get out there, get some pics. May not see it again. I would imagine he'll probably pull it out for special events, but gotta get out there and support Sting. Moving on here to some music news. So we got 2 new albums releasing. I think we're going to actually review both of these after they come out. It'll be our first music review. Should be kind of cool. Dream Theater is coming out with Parasomnia. That comes out on 2/7. That should be definitely cool. I'm going to imagine some epic tracks on there. They're like 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Who knows? Probably cool. I believe drummer is back for this album too. Portnoy, I believe is his name. Correct me, right? Yeah. He's back, so that should be kind of cool. Hearing the whole band back together, see how that actually works. Thunder Mother. Just a hard rock band. I believe there's a woman singer in this one as well. Album's called Dirty and Divine, also 2/7. So hopefully we'll be doing a tandem review on these and see how that goes. If you guys dig it, we'll do more. Moving on, recent pickups. Let's see, I think it's just all me for the most part, except for JB's got a couple of cool ones we'll get to at the very end here. But for me, as of today, filming this, procured on eBay the Chase Razor Ramon Superstar, purple and gold. Can't wait to add that. That'd be cool. Pretty cool. Just twice. Count it. Zombie Sailor. He released like some on Pro Wrestling Tees, so I picked up what I was missing. So I got Power and Glory, Paul Roma, and Hercules, and also Chris Candido. All cool. That kind of completes me. Waiting for the next series to come out. Let's go. JB picked up some signed Micro Brawlers on a Shop AEW, I believe. Pro Wrestling Tees, either one. I believe you got Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega. Should both be cool. Well, I think we'll do probably a short on those, but pretty cool to have those. I think they come in protective cases, which I think he bought as well. So that should be definitely cool. Moving on here. You gotta be fucking kidding me, Terry.
What?
Torfang.
Yeah, he's still around.
Torfang's back. Unreal. Mr. Khan's going to hear about it today, I'll tell you that much. I can't believe we're allowing this freaking monster back in here. Unbelievable. Well, I guess let's just turn it over to Torfang and see what this guy's got to say. Bad enough you raided Hallis Hall, huh?
Come on in, Torfang.
All right.
Torfang here with his painting tip of the week. Just keep at it, folks. Just keep putting the paint to the brush to the plastic, and eventually you'll get finished. Eventually.
Perk up, Torfang, you piece of shit.
Zog off, you bugger. I've been here for 3 weeks. I was supposed to be here on a one-off. Tony paid me a ton of teeth for a one-off. Now I'm stuck in this lame, and I mean lame, newsroom. And it's pissing me off. I'm waiting for my garage to get finished. That was also part of the deal, Tony. Who do I gotta talk to for someone to hold up their end of the bargain? Rah! I am so annoyed. I'm out of here.
I guess it's on me. Terry, it reeks in here. So bad. Stag here with a Dynamite Blitz. I want to start off this one by reminiscing on Collision last week. The Thomas one is back. Epic, big time. Big things coming forward. Moving on to this week's Dynamites. We open this bad boy with Osprey and Cage, just like last week. Cage opening her up. Callis gets on the mic there beforehand, comes out with Archer ringside sitting there. Shows backstage Kenny down for the count backstage. This match was good all around, good back and forth. Cage with some good hard hits. You get the Osprey smooth as always move sets. Old school wrestling with Callis, Archer outside, distracting ref. Stuff going on there. Old school, digging that. In the end, Osprey does get the win with the Styles Clash. Archer comes back out attacking Osprey. Kenny, back from the dead, makes the save. Kenosuke and Fletcher then come out. Callis family reigns supreme, leading up to that match. Next, we cut to some Renee backstage, if you will. She's looking for Swerve. Hangman shows up, also looking for Swerve. Then runs into MJF yet again, folks. Yet again. Unknown where that's going to go. Then MJF does talk about Double J should accept the offer. He did not. We'll see what happens last time. He mentioned it's the Outlaw's last ride. We'll see during that match coming up here. Moving on next, we have a little promo from Powerhouse Hobbs. I guess we're building toward that Big Bill fight after that little scrum on Collision as well. That should be pretty cool. Then we get to the Double J Claudio. And then you got that, as my notes forewarned me here. Warhammer entrance. He's got these oaths of the moment. Warhammer. Claudio's the workhorse of that company, so always good. Double J looked real sharp during this match. Yuta shows up backstage. Not backstage, that's stupid. Shows up outside there, doing his little interfering. Double J does do a cool reversal with the sharpshooter into a sharpshooter, which is pretty good. Yuta's back out there interfering. Mox comes running in. Hits the paradigm shift. Double J's laid out. Claudio comes back in, hits the neutralizer for the win. After Double J's laying out there, MJF comes out. Not sure what's going to happen. Lays out good old Double J with the ring. Says he told him so. Maybe it goes somewhere. We'll find out. Next, we're back to backstage with Ricochet and Renee Paquette. Khan informed that if Swerve interferes during his match tonight against AR Fox, Swerve will forfeit his match next week on Dynamite. against Ricochet. And then we hit the Ricochet versus AR Fox fight. Now this thing here, solid match, back and forth, hard hitting, high flying, good spots. Had it all. Everything was in there. I think AR Fox never disappoints. Ricochet plays the dirty, distracts some refs there, hits the spirit gun into the Vertigo for the victory. Ricochet then grabs those infamous pair of scissors from the turnbuckle, gets out there, and then Swerve's available to come. Swerve takes him down. I believe he's going for his Swerve Stomp, and I think Ricochet grabs AR Fox, holding him by the neck with the scissors. Next week's going to be pretty good. Ricochet versus Swerve. Going to be good. Moving on next week at the Mox promo. There was a good 20-minute segment on YouTube if you want to watch the full thing. He's just talking about the meaning of the AEW Championship. No one knows what it means but Moxley, apparently. Next we got the classic Daddy Magic 30-second merch madness. Epic. Hopefully I can find a picture of that to throw up yonderville. Moving on next, we got another New York Minute with Jericho. First, you get the promotion of the new movie, The Dark Match. Little horror movie. I saw some previews for it. Looks pretty cool. Shit talking Big Bill per tradish. Bill does none happy with Jericho. Some good eyeball in there. Leading to something, hopefully. Moving on, next match, actually, we get Switchblade versus Yuta. Jay White, strong. Every match, no matter what. Yuta doing back as a dirty fight in there. Focus on his leg. Jay's down. Some more hard hitting from there. A lot of choppy poos in this one, actually. Probably the choppiest match of the night. Not that much chops tonight, folks. Now that I think about it. Yuta goes for the Busaiku knee. Jay turns into the Blade Runner for the win. He goes to hit another one on Yuta. Does. Crowd chanting one more. Going to give him one more. Mox shows up with Claudio, knocks him down, and then you get the still too late rated FTR save. A little faster. Them on the mic talking back and forth. Decent, though. Good match. Next, we're going to Renee with Mariah May. This is a live promo, which is pretty decent. She wants to change Huntsville, Alabama. Tony Storm, then she can play any role she wants. Ending doesn't change. That building up to the match here at Grand Slam. Cuts right away to a Guns vignette, if you will. I'm guessing they're coming back soon. Jay does need the help, if you will. We got back-to-back like vignettes and promos. We got the Hurt Business. They're looking for a challenger, folks. They need a challenger. Who knows? But they do give props to Private Party. Good on them. Cuts to Taya and Perazo promo. I believe next week here they're getting a match with, could be on Collision yesterday or next week coming up. Depending. Getting Harley Cameron, folks. Should be good. Let me move on to this week's main event. I didn't think much of it, but we'll get to this here. Monet versus Yuka Sakazaki. Yuka's coming off that four-way match to get this title shot, if you will. Maybe not even title shot. Didn't even know if they mentioned. I think it was. TBS Championship was on the line. Out of her 6 belts Monet has. Definitely dug her American Gladiator, I'm guessing, inspired outfit. Really cool. Real high energy match. Yuka doing the CEO dance was epic, I thought. Both ladies gave their all throughout the whole thing. I think Yuka was strong. Dominated throughout the whole second half of the match. Bunch of near falls. Was not enough to put away Monet. Not enough, folks. She hits the moneymaker for the win. Overall, I thought it was a great event. The main event was pretty good. I didn't think it was going to be as good as it was. Monet still impressing me more and more. Overall, let's go over the highs. I think Ricochet vs. AR Fox match, tits, ending with Swerve. Overall, that was probably the best thing of the night, I thought. Put together well. Low, Double J. Double J so far has been a waste of time for promos and matches with no payoff so far. So if nothing comes of all of this, I think you've wasted TV time for someone better. Not old. if you're not going to have them win or do anything. But overall, thought it was decent. Cards seemed pretty weak overall when I was looking at it on the Instagrams, if you will, but overperformed throughout the whole night. So thumbs up from the Stag. Let's turn it over back to JB for the end. This has been the Dynamite Blitz.
Well, hopefully Torfang's feeling a little better soon, huh, guys? Anyway, these Tyranids, awesome. JoyToy. It's good to see some Xenos factions out there. Let's get some more. That would be nice. Maybe some Eldari, sorry. And anything else. I love Space Marines, but let's get some more stuff. Awesome job, though, hey? Note, if you still want to get that JoyToy Knight, that gigantic Knight, I believe I gave some terrible information saying that it was sold out. It is not sold out. So if you want to go spend $700 on that bad boy, feel free. Also, another note, Terry put up some bad information in that Tony Storm episode. The AEW cards. Terry!
Here you go, balls.
2024. This is the correct package. He said 2024. But these here, we're going to pop these open, do a little ripski this week, and see what we got in this box. Stay tuned. Terry. So, thank you for joining us in this illustrious and grand episode of Reviews from the Basement. We will see you next time with those sweet cards. Hopefully there's something cool in there. I'm pretty sure there is. But I'm JB from Reviews from the Basement. Catch you next time.